So guys, EA have released Trailblazers Team 2 and the 87 rated SBC Julian Alverez. If you got a Premier League team, do this SBC. Just do this SBC because he will be ridiculously good in game. The Son Player of the Month as well was also an amazing attacking card that we had. Rafael Leao's Player of the Month, also really good. Then you think of the Rodrigo SBC from last Friday. Again, another quality card. And listen, I don't really know how Alverez is going to kind of compare to those three other cards. But I think he's not going to... I actually think there's a half-decent chance he might be better than all of them. This card is absolutely faultless, essentially. 4-star is great. The exact same as his gold cards and the exact same work rate as well. I think that's fine. That's already a good thing to have. The same positions, you could make a case to actually use him as a right winger if you wanted to because his pace is half decent. He's got good passing stats. He's actually got pretty good physicality stats as well, but I think you get the best out of him still as a striker than a right winger, in my opinion. And then you look at his pace, his shooting, his passing, his dribbling. And we've had so many cards, and probably even with Rodrigo, Son, and Rafael Leao, I don't think they're as consistently good in the pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling category as what Alverez is. His worst stats out of all those four areas, and these are the four main key areas for attackers, his worst stat is 81 penalties. That's his worst one, and he's got multiple stats going into the 90s. His agility, balance, ball control, shot power as well. Positioning and finishing aren't far off either. In fact, all his dribbling stats aren't that far off being in the 90s, which is crazy to say that in the middle of October. But his pace is great, his shooting is out of this world, and his volleys and penalties are the two shooting stats that probably... Listen, obviously, it would be good if they were higher, but ultimately, compared to the other ones, they are the least important out of the shooting stats. His passing is great, his dribbling is phenomenal, his physicality is really good as well, considering he's only 5'7" in height. And then he's also got 2 extra playstars on his goal cards, including a playstar plus for Relentless. A bit of a shame he hasn't got anything for goal scoring, which would have made him just unbelievably broken in this game. But to be honest, I think he'd be as broken as it is already. And... I mean, it worries me with my full Italian team coming up against him and Rodrigo tomorrow in FUT Champs, or him, Rodrigo, and Son, because it's just going to happen. I know it is. But listen, I'm enjoying using my full Italian team this year. But I tell you right now, if I wasn't using a full Italian team, and I'm really enjoying using that team, by the way, it's a lot of fun. But if I was just running a normal team like I have done in previous years, I'd be doing him. 100% I'll be doing it. And not only do I think this is an exceptional card and arguably the best SBC that we've had so far this year, he's not even that badly priced considering he's from Premier League, City, and then offers good nation links with Argentina at the same time. So you got an 84, 85, couple 86s, and an 87 rated squad. It's not even like I would have expected here, maybe 2 87 rated squads and a minimum 1 88 rated player, or perhaps maybe still the 2 86s, 1 87, and then 1 88 rated squad. Honestly, I think this is fantastic value for money. I think he'll be an amazing card within this game. It's a really good upgrade on his gold card. And you just only have to, I mean, just by looking at his pace, shooting and passing and dribbling stats, I do not believe, unless it's Haaland, in fact, actually Haaland, we know he hasn't because he's got terrible passing. I actually think this Alvarez card is better than any other striker in the game in terms of those 4 face stats for pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling. I would say every single other card, including Haaland and Mbappe, when you look at their in-game stats, there will be something within those 4 categories which will be relatively low. Now, I'm not saying he's going to play better than Haaland or play better than Mbappe in game, but you know what? I actually don't think he's going to be far off them. Seriously, I don't. I think this card is going to be absolutely ridiculously good in game. I just can't see him being bad. I just don't see a world in it. And the only thing for the future, which kind of... I mean, I think this card's got a great shelf life going into 2024, genuinely, and obviously we will be able to put him into Evos eventually. It's a bit of a shame he doesn't have anything for the scoring traits. It's a bit of a shame that he's only 5'7" in height with not great heading accuracy. So aerial-wise, he's not going to be the best, even with that 87 jumping. His physicality stats actually aren't too bad. Or his aggression's great. His strength, I suppose, for someone at 5'7", isn't too bad. But I just think he'll be phenomenal in game. I really, really do. And I somehow, I don't think I'll be the only one raving on this card. I think everyone else will be in agreement with me. Not only is it one of the best cards in the game, and in my opinion, a case to be the best card in the game, just behind Haaland and Mbappe, just behind them. I also think it's a fantastic price for him. I really, really do. And he's there for the next 2 weeks as well. So, plenty of time to do him within that time as well. But let me guys know what you think of the SBC. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.